Each of the 3 Leo Hillslopes will have 10 load cells on top of the support columns to monitor the weight of the slope over time. The load cells are essentially scales used to weigh the slope, just like you use a scale to weigh vegetables at the supermarket. But these are incredibly precise scales, custom made by Honeywell, that will enable the Leo researchers to measure just how much water goes in, comes out, and stays in the soil over time. A constant stream of digital data.
Frye of Parsons Steel. Been working as a union iron worker for 33 years. Foreman. Working at the Biosphere. Well, a little bit of trial and error, first of all. We had a method that we started with. We started with the jacking bolt system. We used a couple of lighter porta-powers to help assist the jacking bolts. Well, as we were going through this to lift the structure, it's approximately 175,000 pounds at that particular point. So we were a little bit underloaded with our porta-powers. So we backed out, we bought a couple of new ones, and came in with a couple of 50 tons to give us a 200-ton or 200,000 pound lifting capacity, and now our system seems to be on a little better roll. But what we come in is we have some rigging to help take out the dummy cell, and we insert that first. We put the jacking bolts in. That'll help support the weight when we start lifting, and it also acts as a safety in case we have a failure in one of the jacks. Even this is a little bit larger than normal. But yeah, that's just one of many that we use to help jack and hold the bottom of the girder and help hold that structure up. After those are installed, we put the jacks in place. We raise the structure with our jacks. We tighten up the nuts on the jacking bolts to help hold and support the weight. Once we have that done, then we remove the temporary load cell. We remove that, send it to the ground. We bring it back up, the new load cell, the one that's been pre-assembled, and we slide it back into place, and the process is just reversed. That's what we call them, is the ears. It's a set of ears. The pin is removed, and what it is with the ears, it has a nice round hole, so that way that the load cell and the tray will find its natural center on the 2 round surfaces. That's why you have a nice round pin instead of something square, which would be kind of next to impossible to always get really in a nice even fit. This way, with a round pin, the holes, they'll find a natural center, and it can be rolled downhill or uphill, just, slightly, but it'll find a natural center. Matter of fact, when we're lifting that, we probably don't lift it more than about 3/30 seconds off of that pin. Is about all the clearance that we need to slide the pin out. Now, its structure is actually moving a lot. I mean, you can see it when we first snug up our jacking bolts. We actually get a gap of, a good solid 3/16 before we get that 3/30 seconds of clearance to remove the pin. So it actually has got some flex even in then as it picks it up. It just, all the weight's transferring onto the porta-powers and off of the pin. Yeah, it's a big pipe wrench. That's what we do to kind of help, snug that nut.